Shalom, shalom, shalom. This your brother Kwam Allah coming at you with another lesson. Before I get into this lesson, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahah Kwadash. Double honors to my elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, who teach this truth and who rule well. Kazak Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, you see this YouTube video um, is a day old from the current event that happened in North Carolina, which was a hurricane, all right, that tore through and swept away, a lot of people homes, which come to find out those homes was in a town was in the towns, which was sundown towns, which back then, and maybe even still now that you had Jakes couldn't be in them towns or outside in them towns as soon as the sun went down because they would do a lot of unaliving, man. And you see the Lord judge that place. All right. So ultimately, at the end of the day, it was judgment. But we also know on the left hand side too that Esau can manipulate the weather with his machines. All right. Which I'm gonna let this video play. Then I wanted to go into what the HARP program or machine is, but just to show you the destruction that the Lord sent through this place. All right.
All over the country as thousands have game planned how and where work can begin.
Miles of primary routes that were completely decimated and gone and unpassable.
We rode along with NCDOT to places in western North Carolina that are unrecognizable.
Will this area ever look the same?
It will. Not in my lifetime.
Tremendous amounts of area still covered with downed trees, downed power lines, roads that have fallen apart, and houses flipped upside down. The North Carolina Department of Transportation says Hurricane Helene was an unprecedented storm for the state, telling us major pieces of infrastructure have been completely wiped away.
And we're building a road in there to them so they can get access to their homes. But it's not a permanent fix, if that makes sense. It's just an access.
Officials say communities have been trapped with no way in and no way out. For folks here in Henderson County, getting supplies across the Rocky Broad River into their homes hasn't been an easy task. However, residents in this area tell us in the wake of mass destruction, their community has remained strong.
Right. As you seen, the Lord took a lot of their possessions, even loved ones, away, man. You know, but like I said, showing you the judgment, but also, like I said, on the left hand side, this was hey man, it was coming to find out that it was lithium fields, all right, in North Carolina, and they are, all right. Come to find out, billions of dollars worth of lithium is in the ground in the mountains up there, all right. So you saw. I mean, this didn't just happen out of nowhere. Then you had another hurricane hit Florida, you know, you know. I'm gonna get this. This is what HARP is. It's a high frequency active auroral research program. All right. And I wanted to but I'm gonna read right here. It says the high frequency active auroral research program, or HARP, is a scientific endeavor aimed at studying the properties and behavior of the ionosphere. All right, so they up there studying the ionosphere, man. And it was up there, the clouds and all that, man. Where when I went right here, what is cloud seeding? All right, cloud seeding is a way to manipulate, the weather to cause, events like what just happened. All right, but right here it says cloud seeding is a scientific process that improves a cloud's ability to make rain or snow as well as control other weather events. All right, so we don't know, we don't know how he does it through his science, but he does it. All right, he manipulates the weather, all right, to cause catastrophic events. All right, and ultimately, people believe what right here. This is I guess this is W Rail News. All right, but it says fact check is government seizing North Carolina lithium after Helene. All right, because up there in the mountains, like I said, it's a lot of lithium up there. All right, it says They calling it misinformation. Of course, they're gonna direct it that way, you know. But right here, I'm gonna read right here. It says September 29 Facebook post said Asheville, North Carolina sits on top of billions of dollars of lithium. All right, and they already know the people is trying to be their own, news today because they done with the actual on the TV, the so-called real news. But we already know who they're controlled by. All right, them JOOs who put up their own agenda and media, what they want the people to believe, because ultimately they trying to govern your minds. All right, that's what the government is. But who runs all that? The elites. All right, but it says North Carolina sits on top of billions of dollars of lithium. Is this a coincidence that the Hurricane Helene destroyed all that area? This is the outcome of a well outreach, man-made disaster, weather modification, and geoengineering. All right, showing you that everybody is aware of the HARP program, or what was that, cloud seeding. All right, to be able to manipulate the weather, to be able to cause a hurricane or a catastrophic event that just occurred. But I'm gonna get some scriptures. This is go to Micah 2:1. All right, to the wicked man. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity." Iniquity is sin upon sin, but in their case, all right, they're witchcraft. All right, because why? They use a witchcraft to do stuff like this, which anything left hand is sin, man. All right, it says, "And work evil upon their beds." All right, these devils then meditated upon these things and got into, summit meeting and council meetings to, you know, pick a day and a time, all right, to cause that type of thing to happen that happened in North Carolina. Why? More than likely for that lithium, man. All right, billions of dollars worth of lithium. You think Esau just gonna let that sit there? All right, no. It says when the morning is light, they practice it. So when they came up with the scientific engineering to be able to do these things, I mean, picture what think about what they just did back not too long ago in was that Florida uh or Hawaii, when they everything that wasn't blue got burnt up. You know, these are the machines and devices that Esau has, man. All right, these godlike machines. But at the end of the day, we already know that the Lord is in control. All right, it says they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. All right, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, they're able to do these things because they're actually running the earth. Ain't nobody able to stand up and really go against them, all right, for all their wickedness. All right, but soon that's about to come when Yahweh Shah come back, all right, and establish order and his government in the earth and root out the wicked, you know? In verse 2, it says, and they covet fields, all right, and that was the field in North Carolina that they coveted. All right, who knows for how long, all right, they wanted to do that, man, all right? Because you got to think, you think they're going to want to pay them people to constantly dig out, that earth? No, and people probably already told them no, you know? So what they do, they said they resorted in what? Their blessing, you know, which I'm gonna get that. Because all these devices don't have to necessarily be a actual dagger, sword, or a gun. All right, this man then went to extreme. All right, he's an artificer. All right, it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence. All right, now storm was a violent way of taking someone's land, man. It says, and houses and see houses swept away. It says, and take them away. All right, and that's what Esau does, man. All right, in the matter of when it come down to you got people so like I'm walking, but so like it says But I'm just gonna go to like I said, this 'cause I like we lost train of thought. You know, I'm walking, I'm trying to make sure my surroundings cool. You know, but Genesis 27:40, it says, "And by the sword shalt thou live," and and that's exactly. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 38. All right, Genesis 27:38. It says, "And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou want but one blessing?" Because Esau gave up his birthright, man. It says, "My father blessed me, even me also." It says, "Oh my father," and Esau lifted up his voice and wept, cried like a bitch. It says, and Isaac his father answered him and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, which was only going to be for a short period of time. He was ever going to be able to rule, which is now. All right, he received the fatness by being able to conquer, all the land masses and be able to control, everything as he has done unto this day. All right, it says, and thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live. All right, this is one of Esau's blessings, man, to be able to pull off things like this, man, to be able to create weapons of mass destruction, who he claims that everybody else, has. But we know he's the evil, mad scientist, man. He's the one that's taking peace from the earth at any cause, at will. This is Revelation 6:4. It says, "And there went out another horse that was red to take peace from the earth." All right, and that horse represents power. All right, and that red, the red is talking about Esau. All right, he's that red horse. All right, it says, "And power was given unto him that sat there." All right, now power. All right, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and also that blessing. All right, him having the fatness. All right, it says and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that's all this devil has done ever since he has gotten to a time of power or rulership, man. Take peace from the earth, whether it's the causing uproars and commotions into with the people, or manipulate, like I said, the weather, or even down to the food, to the air. All right, that's him. All right, it says, and and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. All right, and this great sword is really initially the power he was given to be that master artificer to create these weapons, man. All right, all the weapons that you see out, you know, especially these ones that created by Esau, these Temanites, or these missiles, stuff like that. These swords, these are all weapons, man. The heart program, that's all a weapon, you know. And ultimately, what for all the things, because I was just in that. I think it's Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51, 25. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain." And that's what Esau is, a destroying mountain. Mountain also refers to government. All right, but he's the one that's causing chaos in the earth, man, and that's why he has to go. All right. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, Yahbashim Yahushua." It says, "Which destroyeth all the earth." And I just was talking about many ways that he does that. Like I said, down to the air pollution, the water pollution. All right, all that within that, causing birds and all type of air, wing, feathered creatures to be sick. All right, whether it's from the 5G towers or whatever he's putting in the air, the chemtrail shit. All right, down to the pollution in the water. Factories dumping shit into the lakes. All right, sewage system is really messed up. You got oil tankers, and what's that's doing? You know, it's causing marine life to beach themselves, man. All right, and even down to us, man. He's causing people to be weak, all right, due to the lack of selenium in the ground, and also, you know, the nutrients, all right, because everything genetically modified or got some type of chemical, all right, that weakens the body. All right, it says, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee, all right, and roll thee down. All right, who's going to be that hand? Yahweh Shah, man. All right, the right hand of the Lord, you know. All right, it says, because that's the one that's going to that's going to take Esau out of the rulership, man. Because why? Esau's unrighteous dealings, all right, and riches got by deceit, all right. The kingdom is about to be translated, all right, into its rightful owner, all right, which is Yahweh Shah, and we're willing we be joint heirs, all right. It says, and I will roll thee down from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain. Because when the Lord comes back, man, he's setting America, aka Babylon the Great, on fire, man. But we're gonna see whose machines are stronger than in that day, man. When we see that war in heaven, man. All right. Amen. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the Lord's elect. Until next time.